Hey guys, this is Pretty in Stitches, and today we're going to be making these beautiful square coasters. It's got batting inside as well. They make a really nice beginner project. Let's get started. Measure this on the wrong side, and we want to start with 5 by 5 inch squares. So I'm just going to mark that. Then we're going to cut our batting. So this is a fleece batting, and we want to cut half an inch smaller than our 5 inch squares. So that will be 4.5. So now we've got all our pieces ready. Okay, so we're going to start with one of the pieces facing up, and then we're going to put the next one facing down. Okay, so the right sides together, and then we're going to attach this fleece. So you can get fusible fleece if you want to use fusible fleece, and you can just iron it on. And this one is not fusible, but I do want it to stay in place. So I'm going to use this ODIF temporary adhesive, and you want to hold it about 10 centimeters away. Give it a good spray. Yes, it's a bit sticky. Okay. So now we want to stitch around the square, leaving a 2-inch gap. So if we just want to mark that off so that we don't forget. So you want the hole to be big enough to turn it inside out, but not too big that it starts to come off on the edges. Now you can use pins, or you can use fabric clips, whatever is easier for you. Just make sure that it lines up. So we're going to be using 1/4 inch seam allowance. If you are not sure about how to measure that, please watch my other videos. And you want to back stitch when you start, so you want to secure the stitches. Coming up to the corner, you want to slow down. Then when you stop, you want to make sure the needle is down. You're going to lift the presser foot and then turn the fabric so it lines up with the edge of your presser foot. Again, you want to slow down. Make sure the needle is down where you want to pivot, and then turn the fabric. coming up to the next corner, again you want to make sure the needle is down where you want to pivot, and if you do it too early you can always come forward one stitch and then again lift the presser foot and pivot the fabric so it lines up with the presser foot. Coming up to the next corner, I'm going to slow down and make sure the needle is in the down position. Then you want to lift the presser foot and turn the fabric, and then at the end you just want to backstitch. So now we've stitched all the way around, leaving that 2-inch gap. So we're going to cut the corners and then cut off all the excess fabric, and that will give you really nice crisp corners. And then you want to turn it inside out. So this might feel a bit scary, but just keep a hold of the wadding if it feels like it's getting away. You just want to tug it through. And then I use a blunt pencil just to poke the corners through. So don't use anything sharp, otherwise that will poke through the stitching. Okay, so now before you do the stop stitching, I just want to make sure that this gap is folded in so it's nice and flush. And then I'm just going to give it a quick iron and then we'll do some top stitching. So top stitching it can be done with a bigger stitch, so 3.5, 4 always looks nice. So again, when we get to the corner, we want to make sure that the needle is down, and then we can lift the presser foot and twist it around. Gives us a nice neat corner. Just make sure that you are the same distance all the way around. If you do make a mistake, you can use the hand wheel and just adjust the needle. Just going to slow down and get to the corners. Okay, so like that one, we've just gone over by one stitch. So if you lift it manually and you just take the back one stitch and put the needle back down, and you can raise the foot and then lower it down. Okay. Just make sure you back stitch at the end. And that's the coaster finished. So if you make a few of them, they make a nice gift. And you can make them in different shapes and sizes. You can also make them with binding or a piping finish like this one. So if you want to learn how to pipe like this, check out my other videos, and I hope you enjoy making these. If you do make them, let me know in the comments how you did. If you could like my video and subscribe, and I will see you soon.